Alright, testing, Sentient Potato here. This looks like it's working this time. If oddly grainy. Let me just pull out my Xbox 360 controller. Alright. There is no drift with these thumbsticks. What makes this controller so much better than an Xbox One controller that there's no drift? But yeah, let's try this again. Forza Motorsport 2. I mean 3. I haven't set up 2 yet on my 360. But yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get funky. Now, I can't hear anything on here, and that is because I don't have a, the thing to do that with. Or else I would. Man, my monitor's gross. I know this is the backup one that's seen some shit, but still. I need to get an alcohol wipe. Actually, I do have some lens cleaner. I'll have to get that all set up. I'll do that tomorrow. I didn't realize, though, that my secondary monitor was that bad. It hadn't been until today. What the fuck happened? I haven't been using this monitor for a couple of days. So it's interesting nonetheless. But hey, that's working. That makes me happy. And when I say happy, I mean incredibly happy. Let's do some free play on a quick race. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm good now. What's Bertone? Interesting. Very polygonal. It's also just ugly as sin. Ha! Crikey, though. Sorry about all the loud noise. I was just moving my mic around so you'll be able to hear me better. Oh wow, the Regal GNX. As if there aren't significantly better vehicles from Buick. Two CTS-Vs with really not all that different design. Like, it's got the same general shape, but they almost lowered it, widened it, and made the thing slightly taller, which is interesting. And there's a CTS-V Coupe, which lowered and smushed. I gotta say, I honestly kind of hate the CTS-V. Like, it's not a good design in my opinion. What's Chevy got? The Aveo 5, nice. The Camaro, hell yeah. The Vet, nice. Very nice, in fact. The Camaro IROC Z. The Camaro Z28. Chevelle SS 454. Cobalt SS Coupe, nice to look at. Another Corvette. Ooh, a nice looking Camaro. In fact, very nice looking in my opinion. Then the Stingray 427. Corvette Grand Sport Camaro. Neat. Like, there's some really nice looking cars here. And then there's just this poor Monte Carlo. I mean, let's be real here. The Monte Carlo ain't a good looking vehicle, but that's even worse. Then there's the Corvette Race, and yeah. And there's this one that's locked, which I assume you unlock. What do they have for Chrysler? PT Cruiser. Barracuda Formula S. Nice. I do love me a Plymouth Barracuda. Why Plymouth Barracuda's in the Chrysler category, who fucking knows? But, you know, it's there. So it is. And there's the why the hell is the Eagle Talon TSI in the Chrysler? Who knows? Then there's a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And again, Jeep Grand Cherokee. Fucking Jeep, not Chrysler. Who in Forza Motorsport 3 was responsible for this? Another Plymouth. The Crossfire. Alright. If I remember right, from everything I've seen, this thing steers like a boat. And that's really not a good thing. What's there for Citroen? Pretty mediocre cars. Then there's Devon, which I've never heard of. Also looks polygonal. Dodge. I'm just kind of looking through the cars because I didn't really take the chance to look through the cars, so it's just more new to me, and for those of you guys who don't know this game, new to you guys too. Man, all Ferraris are basically the same except for shape, huh? VIP content, which I'll never get to install because, well... Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. The 500 assists, meh. I mean, hell, if it's only a couple of cars locked off to me, that's fine, you know, whatever. GT40, and then the 05 GT, nice. Then there's that. Kinda surprised I don't have a concept car here. And you know the one I mean, like the GT, what was it, 96 or whatever? Or 98? Something like that. What's Hyundai have? Eh. Just gonna be doing a couple of free races, by the way. Ooh, that's a beautiful vehicle. But I'm just, again, looking through the cars real quick. Neat. Neat. Ah, Koenigsegg. Meh. Lambo. It's a Miura. I mean, that's like one of the most alright Lambos. For lack of better words, just most alright. I'm also, though, just going to very quickly turn this down slightly to minus 22 dB because I was slightly overriding my voice. I do apologize. Again, that's VIP content, which I can't get because it wasn't on the disc. Lexus. Neat. Lotus. I do love me a good Lotus. Nice. That's a nice looking Mazda. So is that one, and that one's okay. Then there's these, which are pretty ugly. But you know, that is what it is. This one's nice though. Neat. We'll get to the actual race in a bit. I'm just, like I said, looking through real quick. Wait, that's a mini coupe concept? Wow. Alright. Meh. Morgan. Yep. Mosler. Neat. Nissan. Pretty mediocre so far. I mean... Alrighty. Neat. Now, the classifications were far different, huh? Yep. Porsche is still Porsche. For better or for worse. I would not be surprised if I see a VIP vehicle in this lot. Yep, called it. There's Radical, Renault. Neat. Rozion, which I've never heard of until today. Neat. Then there's Saab. Ooh, what company owns Saab? I actually gotta look that up real quick. What company owns Saab? Nevs, Saab Scania, General Motorsports Overseas Corporation, and Saab Automobile Investoring AB, or at least that's the parent organizations. Neat, I guess. And there's Saline. They had a truck? Why the hell wasn't this thing in the later Forza games? I would have actually loved that, because that's a nice looking truck. Sorry, I was just closing out the couple of notifications that popped up on my phone, making sure they weren't anything important. Neat. Saturn. We had a Saturn at one point. It was a Saturn Vue. It died one day, and I don't know if we ever figured out why it died. I'm looking awful reflective, huh? That's interesting. I had a shower about... I don't know, when was it I put out that notification about my new... I want to say new drip, but colorful drip? Why do I look so shiny on the webcam? Huh. Sorry, my immediate recall is screwed. It was about... Yeah, showered about 4 hours ago, give or take. Not sure why it's, or why I look so shiny. But yeah, my, cheek here looks shiny as hell. Sorry. My channel. Alright, cool. Yeah, we owned a Saturn Vue. It was a nice vehicle till it died out of the blue. I'm still sad that thing died. Oh, then there's Seat. That's a nice brand. Shelby. I'm kind of surprised none of these are locked behind that DLC. And a Spada, which I don't think I've ever heard of Spada. Looks like some sort of unholy abomination between a supercar and a station wagon. Just looking at the silhouette there. Weird. Spiker, which I have heard of. That is ugly as sin. And there's SSC, which I've never heard of. Shelby Supercars, huh. Neat. Ugly as shit. Not even ugly as sin, that's worse than that. Subaru Legacy. I remember hearing commercials about these on the school bus as a kid. Any Toyotas locked behind a paywall? Nope, but then all these Toyotas look exactly the same, just about. You're missing a lot of good Toyotas with this. Oh, never mind. There's the Bond car. Sorry, the Bond car. And there's a Yaris. Yep. A Celica. A Sprinter. Truno. Yeah, neat. And there's TVR with a Tuscan. The Cigaris, because of course they're going to have a TVR Cigaris. And the Subaru C12, which of course they're going to have. Then Vauxhall. The Corsa, the Astra, specifically the VXR models. One's from 09, one's from 06, and there's the Insignia, which kind of surprising they don't license this vehicle. Or do they license this vehicle in the later games? I don't recall it. I only remember seeing the Astra and Corsa models. Then there's a Monaro, which I'm pretty sure actually did get licensed, but I could be wrong. Then the VX220 Turbo, which I don't recall seeing. Let's see what Volkswagen has. The Rabbit, nice. The Golf GTI. The Beetle, because this is not... this is the new Beetle model of it. So this one's actually a Beetle and not a Bug. I always preferred the Bugs, aka the old design of the Beetles, but, you know, that's just because they were cool. The Beetle, I kind of think is ugly. Then there's the Corrado, the Bora, which I've never seen licensed in any game except for this one. The Touareg, the Golf GTI, Mark 6, Scirocco, Golf R32, and the Golf R. Volvo. Yep, it is what it is. What's Weissman? Weissman? Not sure. Pretty ugly, though. Hyundai. Yep. Hyundai. To someone. I have been corrected, like when it said, nice Hyundai, bro. Like, I have been corrected. No, it's not a Hyundai, that's a Hyundai. And, bruh, no, Hyundai. The EV110, the Veyron, neat. Ah, Beamers. I do love me a nice-looking Beamer. That is Beamer with an M, not the slur. And again, considering some BMWs, maybe just BMW itself could be considered a slur, because some of them things are just, oh. Aston Martin, yep, we got a Bond car right here. I'm gonna go drive that Bond car, I think. Yeah, let's drive the Bond car. Alright, let's do the Amalfi Coast. Actually, nah. Let's do the Benchmark high-speed ring. Specifically, the Speedway. Because I'm curious about how well this Bond car drives. Because, love it or hate it, it's a Bond car, and that's a good thing in my opinion. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that, chat. Interesting, this mic seems to be overly sensitive today. That is very interesting to me. Trying to see what the noise threshold is, because even with the noise gauge, it's still picking up a lot. That's picked up. How about... Yep, alright. Also picked up. Wow, that thing is ridiculously oversensitive. Start race, let's do this. We're here to kick ass and take names, and we're all out of ass. Are we gonna get to the race part? There we go. There we go. Well, this is kind of embarrassing. I just want to take out the Eagle Talon TSI. Ah, good, I overtook him. Hell yeah. Unlike some of the racing games I play, this has interiors for the cars, which already makes it a better game in my opinion. That being said, I still prefer to play with this camera just because it's fun, in my opinion. Like, it's a lot better to me than the other cameras. It's still crazy to me how much better this game looks than a lot of newer racers, in my opinion. Alright, gonna have to start braking pretty soon. Or at least kind of slowing up a bit. This controller's vibrating kind of weakly. Maybe it's trying to mimic the texture of the road? This road ain't exactly a smooth road, you would be feeling that. I think that's exactly what it's trying to do. I think that's also just that the vibration motor in this controller is dying. Because that should be giving me a hell of a lot more vibration feedback. And when I say a hell of a lot more, chat, we're talking, again, a hell of a lot more vibration feedback. I just realized I could probably be getting DMCA'd by this. Let me just turn down the music. Granted, it's only the menu music, which probably don't do a damn thing, but let me tell you, chat, this thing, I'm pretty sure does relatively copyrighted music, so for all I know, I could be getting some copyright dude trying to throw a strike at me, and it would be about right knowing my luck, but still. Now this car seems to have a weird bias, a weird directional bias, like it's trying to go left a lot. But at the same time it's also trying to go right. I think it's literally just this road. Alright. There's a lot of aliasing and whatnot, but considering everything else, like, this game still looks damn good, even for its time. This is a damn good looking game still, other than the aliasing and whatnot. But if the devs for Xenia, had a couple more people on the team working to fix that rather than making Xenia regress, we'd be a lot better off. But as it is, Xenia seems to have seriously regressed in terms of quality as well as how it handles games and whatnot, which is a pain in the ass. Oh well, at least I have my Xbox 360. Saving Ghost, please don't turn off console. Okie dokie. Shoot. Sorry, by the way, guys. I did try giving you some pre-recorded content, but it corrupted so badly that I had to even run a drive repair, which was, fun. Well, I say drive repair, but, scan for errors and fix those with Windows. And it took out a couple other files when that video corrupted, which was, fun. But here I was, with a bit of a commentary / 7 days rant for y'all. And then it corrupted, which, what a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. But I am sorry nonetheless. Kind of curious about this Amalfi Coast, but I'm going to do it in a different vehicle. What's Alfa Romeo got? The Giulia, the Mito, the, yeah, who gives a shit? Neat. I kind of want to drive the TSX. And yeah, I know, setting it to easy is the coward's way out, yada 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 yada. No, sorry, excuse me. I just want to race, Who cares if I'm playing on easy or whatever? It's just playing the game, man. I'm here for a good time. But unlike a game developer, I'll actually play the game and not whine like a little bitch and insert politics. Unlike a game reviewer, I didn't mean game developer, I meant game reviewer. Unlike game reviewers and game journalists, and by game reviewers and game journalists, I just mean game journalists, I'll actually play the game, I won't quit like a bitch, and I'll actually enjoy things and not be like, oh, man, this doesn't conform to my politics, I need my binky, fuck you, game journalists, that's all I gotta say, fuck you. And that's as polite as I'm gonna be. I loathe game journalism with a... There's not enough words. Come on, game. Load, s'il vous plaît. Even with the aliasing, it's still amazing just how good this game looks. Whew. So you gotta actually apply some semi-liberal brakes. I ain't gonna rewind the race, bro. What do you think I am? Some sort of, I don't know. But I ain't about to rewind the race. If I can't win this race, sucks to be me. I was playing, was it this game's racer? I was checking if this is the rewind mechanic. No, this ain't even the rewind mechanic. Yeah, I remember what it was. I was playing Grid the other day, chat. And I'm talking the original, not the original Grid. Nah, I'd have probably preferred the original Grid. But I was playing Grid 2019, and holy crap, what a shitty game. Just trying to get through the main races, and what a slog. That game controls like wet toilet paper, for lack of better words. Like, that is the worst racing experience I've ever had. I'd take Forza Motorsport 6 over Grid 2019, which should tell you just how shitty of a game Grid 2019 is. So I can only imagine how bad Grid Legends is, and that's a game I'm going to be trying out on my own time tomorrow after we've done a little bit of shopping we gotta do. So, yeah. And by shopping, I mean, like, pick up a couple of things and pay off the light bill, which went down a lot and should go down even more. Because you guys have probably noticed something pretty nice, which is that the lights aren't flickering anymore. And you know what fixed that? One of the couple of wires were loose. It seemed to be a bit of a fire hazard. Is what it is. But it's no longer a fire hazard because that should have got all fixed. So as you can see, no more flickering lights. But even before we fix that, because this got fixed, within the last week. And, yeah, so that all got fixed, and now it's all good, so to speak. Like, power bill went down about 40 some odd bucks, which is nice. And where the wiring's fixed, I bet you it's going to go down even further, which is nice too. So, yeah. I'm actually happy because it means I don't have to worry about the wiring. And the nice part is, again, in case I didn't say it, chat, the power bill went down 40 some odd fucking bucks. Which is insane. Awesome, but insane. And that was before the wiring got unfucked. So can you imagine how much further it's going to be down by the end of next month? Holy shit, you know? You know, enough of this, actually, what's a hot lap? Actually, nah. Nope. That was not the button I meant to press. Press A to start. Yep. I need to get myself a drink. Guess I'll die. Forza 3, Go Race, Season Play. Yep. Let's do the European.
Is not eligible for this event.
Yes, select other car. Interesting.
Your current car is not eligible for this
No,
event.
I would not. I'd like to drive my Scion.
You're off to a great start. I'll check back in from time.
So let's do this. I'm really excited for this. Oh! I gotta turn on my fan to low. I do apologize if you can hear it. But I have no choice because the air is dead in here and it's making my throat hurt. I may have to open the window as much as I hate to because the neighbors have their stove going, which means that this whole property is filled with borderline noxious fumes. And I don't know what the hell the neighbors on that side, and that is not the good next door neighbor's side, that's the asshole one's side anyways. But that side is like fucking, like the air is so like toxic here from whatever they're burning that like I don't have asthma. I do have a predisposition to it, but I don't have asthma, and it makes it hard to fucking breathe when they have their stove going. So I can only imagine what the hell they're burning over there, especially to the fact that it pervades this whole property and makes it damn hard to breathe, and you can smell that shit. Like it's awful. Like there are genuinely not enough words to like there's not enough words. And you know, normally I wouldn't call a set of neighbors asshole neighbors, but they earned it. Give me the neighbors on that side any day. Silly PT Cruiser. You actually know someone who has a still working PT Cruiser? What a nice vehicle, honestly. I genuinely love the PT Cruiser. Wait, where's this option? I do apologize, chat. Oh, you I mean, lovely individual. And of course it was an asshole and a beetle. You may be a great product of German engineering, but in this case you're just a weak boy with no skill and no potential future. After all, you weren't in Forza Motorsport 4. And again, to be fair, I don't think this Scion XD was either. Could have been, though. This was still back when the Forza games actually, you know, started you off with a pretty low-end car and made you actually have to earn your way to a better car. Unlike the later ones, which kind of handed you shit. I'm looking at you, Forza Horizon 4 and 5, and also to a degree, Forza Motorsport 7. I gotta say, it is nice that those cones have physics for the traffic cones, and that, you know, that you can see it in the rear mirror. That is awesome. My throat is killing me. I may have to take a break whether I want to or not, just to fill up a water bottle. I'm gonna try to complete this season first, though. You know, Chad, it sucks. Like, I've been trying to pick up a modded Xbox 360 because I can't solder for shit. And, I know for a fact, flux soldering is pretty finicky from what I've seen. Or I say I know for a fact, but, like, from what I've seen, it's pretty finicky. But, like, it's interesting nonetheless. But, yeah, if I knew how to, like, if I had all the stuff, I knew how to solder and all that, I'd probably get that soldered myself. Because, like, I actually almost went for a good modded console. They gave an offer for it, and then sold immediately. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I just wanted to save up for the paycheck. But, you know, it's what it is. What can you do? Man, this air movement is nice. My throat's still killing me, but it's killing me slightly less. If that makes sense. Sorry, just looking up at the water water dehumidifier. No, the air dehumidifier. The Ladera test track, huh? Sorry. Lord! Damn it! Lord! Lord! Sorry. I'll see if I find anything interesting on my Twitter. I mean, might as well look, right? Oh, you see that fucking video, or that TikTok of that chick who was drinking, vegetable oil? Like, I'm not even kidding, like, it was a bottle, so actually vegetable oil, and she was fucking drinking it. Like, what the fuck? So, you know, who the hell? Who drinks oil? I will never understand people. Go team! Time's taking. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sorry, made the mistake of looking at my timeline, and that is pretty much like that's a pretty good descriptor for my timeline. Just you laughing and out, for fuck's sake. But then, oh man. Oh, this is gonna be a short race, huh? That is some bullshit right there. That is some bullshit. Oh, you little fucker. Oh, never mind. You didn't knock me over. Never mind. You're going down, yellow car. But I have no idea what you are. But still, you're going down, buddy. All right. You know, I kind of wonder if Bloody Bed's podcast is still a thing. Like, no, Eddie the Axe is still kicking. But did that podcast kind of kill itself? Serious question here, because I got no clue, and it genuinely would not shock me if that was the case with just that one individual, the Horror Hoochie 69 person. Because, then again, they were very left-wing, which, you know, whatever. But, like, to the point of genuine, like, smooth-brainedness, or even like that one Wojak where the dude's smooth-brained got the skull or on top of the head carved out, and it's just the Titanic sinking. Like there were they had a lot of takes that were just like that image. I'm gonna see if I can find the images in my photos. Hold on, gallery. I'll have to hold it up to the thing. Let's wait. It would be the Twitter album, wouldn't it? Give me a second, Chad. Alright, Twitter. this image is shockingly indicative of some of the takes of the Bloody Bits, folks. Like, some of those takes were really, really stupid. So, like, it wouldn't shock me if that podcast did kind of die out. Anyways. Maybe I should start my own podcast again. Or try to get that going again. Because, like, I could easily, do that. Like, I can ramble for a while. Like, I got friends I could talk with. Like, that would be a pretty good time, I think. Just podcasting again. Alrighty. And it's still shocking how just damn good looking this game is. Like, it is genuinely such a good looking game. And it's a good controlling game too, which makes it even nicer. Oh nice, I got an Alfa Romeo Brera Italia Independent. Well, don't mind if I do. Which Alpha's that? Oh, that reminds me, I gotta really try Gran Turismo 4 again one of these days. And by try it, I mean, like, actually try it again. No, it's that vehicle. That's kind of an ugly looking vehicle in my opinion. Like the Camino Viejo de Montserrat. I'm probably absolutely butchering that pronunciation, but that's, yeah. I know I got the Viejo part right in the Camino part, so Camino Viejo de Montserrat? Is that closer? I don't know. Man, I kind of wish some of my friends were on, because I wouldn't mind shooting the shit with them, because that would make this a hell of a lot less boring. And it may not seem boring to you guys, but to me, like, just by myself, without not even able to hear the game, it's boring as hell. Which is a shame, but you know, it is what it is, as they say. Let's do this. Oh, this is an incredibly short race. I'm pretty sure I've done this one too before. I think it was in the 5-door open. And you may be wondering what the 5-door open is, but that would be like the first league thing you can get. Well, I say league, but season event you can actually get in this, and it's it's an event obviously, but for 5-door cars. Or just hatches, or 5-door hatchbacks and whatnot, like this. And it was like, I think 5 or 6 different races too alongside that. Is that a pace car? No? Dude went into the pits though, that's interesting. Alrighty. So far, so good. Like, there's some nice looking cars in this game, but then, again, they just nailed everything in this game, in my opinion. Immediately, you can see those are 2D textures. Like, for the trees, hey, everything else looks really nice. Or maybe you guys can't tell, but to my experienced eyes, like, I can tell. But mostly just only because I've been playing a lot of these games for quite a while. When I say these games, I just mean racers in general. Like, it's still amazing just how much they can just completely squeeze out of all the hardware in this. Because the CPU in the Xbox 360, for those of you guys who don't know, is a tri-core, and the, like a tri-core Xenon, I think it is? But the, graphics in this is a, 512 meg, a 512 megabyte, ATI card of some sort, and it's really neat. I say card, but APU of some sort. Again, it's really neat stuff, and it's, still dang amazing to me just how good this all, everything looks in this game. Interesting, with the graphical horsepower, too, that this, Xbox, which you'd think wouldn't be able to pull off anywhere near as good graphics as it does, just pulls off. Alrighty. Hell yeah. So I unlocked the championship.
World Championship race. World Championship races are longer and more intense. Each World Championship has a recommended car class.
So I got a Scion, an Alpha, and a Fiat.
The car's icon.
Go race. Let's do this.
Your current car will not be competitive for this event.
Sure, automatically upgrade my car.
Affect your car's performance. Press the X button to see the list of parts you will be installing.
Let's do this. I'm excited for this, chat. Wow, my hairline is not really doing good, huh? I'm gonna be going bald, ain't I? And that's a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. Is that a fucking bald spot or white hair? Hold on. That's potentially a bald spot / thinning. Huh. Sorry about that, Chad. I just need to check for myself. That is actually fascinating to me. Sorry about that, Chad. Let's do this. I mean, really, that part right there showed its age, but I mean, whatever. I mean, still, for its time, that is still pretty fantastic. And that, all of that, fantastic. Again, for those of you guys who played Grand Theft Auto 5, its first release was on this generation of consoles, the Xbox 360 and the PS3. And so, the Xbox 360 was capable of, pulling some damn good graphics. Oh, ha 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 ha. You're going down, Ford. What'd I tell you? So far, so good. Now it's a pretty long race, so better strap in, as they say, but still. Alright, not quite, not Descender! Hey, that are surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey, hey. You know. Yep. And going back to that game journalist thing, if you are a gamer, the last person you can trust is a game journalist. In the gaming space, no one is more loathsome than the gaming journalist. There is no more of a vile creature than the game journalist. Genuine scum of the earth. At least, that's really what it seems like. Remember when games journalism actually had standards and whatnot? Man, those were the days. Unfortunately, those days are long behind us. Alright, I gotta rewind because I ended up cutting when I didn't want to. That was nowhere near as clean as I wanted it to be. Oh shit, I got Samurai Warriors 2 Empires I could install onto my Xbox, because I bought that a while ago. Maybe I'll do that and have some, like, OG Samurai Warriors action for those of you guys... Well, I say OG Samurai Warriors action, but, like, an actual genuine return to my guns, so to speak. Because I also have the original Warriors Orochi on, like, that I could download to my Xbox. Because that was a fun time. And for those of you guys wondering, what in Sam hell is a Warriors Orochi? I mean, I know what a Warriors Orochi 3 is, but what in Sam hell is a original Warriors Orochi? It doesn't exist now, so it must not be real then, right? You know, some shit like that, I'd assume. Like, because, you know, there's one or two people that are like that. Fuck. Like, one or two people that are like that. Not as smooth as I want it to be, but it'll work. But like, the original Warriors Orochi, I loved that game. Just like I loved the original, I say the original, but like, loved Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. Like, I gotta say, the Samurai Warriors series standards really fell. Like, with, Samurai Warriors 3. Like, honestly, and I know this is kind of gonna sound bad, but they should have nixed the Wii version completely and just had it on the actually relevant, like the actually proper like consoles of the generation. Like they should have had it on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, not the Wii. I'm not sure if it was due to some sort of agreement or what, but it genuinely, in my opinion, Samurai Warriors 3 should not have been on the Wii. It should have been on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. I mean, yeah, there's what is it? Sengoku Musou 3, but Z, but again, that's Japanese. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't speak Japanese. I could try, but I mean, basically I don't know how to, all I know how to say is konnichiwa, arigato, and nane shimashoka, which, ain't enough to get me through shit. You know? Alright. Only reason I know how to say arigato is because of, well, one thing and one thing only. Fallout 4. You may be wondering how the hell Fallout 4 of all games got me to understand how to say Nani Shimashoka, and that is because of the robot Takahashi in Diamond City. And for those of you guys who obviously know, it's, oh yeah, because you guys played the game. I used to hang out in Diamond City a lot. That used to be my main haunt, because I used to do a little bit of building inside the, that one lot you can get as a, sort of proof of concept for my settlements. Which they were shanties, but, they were shanties with style. Oh, that's pretty neat. Again, there's a lot of effort when I put into this game. I gotta rewind the race, yeah. Alright, so far so good. Like you can tell, there's a lot of complex geometry work and whatnot that went into this. Just with the benches back there even, and even the fences. Like that is really good. I was way further outside of that than I wanted to be. I try to stay as on the line as I can so I can make the turns. You were there being try, but you know. You know, games journalism is to journalism what, well, journalism, like, or just hell, to gaming even, what the Mos Eisley Cantina is in this to the just Star Wars. You know, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. that's obviously being very overdramatic, but I mean, still. Just come the hell on. Anyways. I think this is probably going to be one of the last races I do tonight, just where it's so late. Nothing against you guys, but because I'm gonna try coming back doing better streams starting earlier again for you guys. Not sure if I'll succeed, but I mean, shit, you know, might as well try. I say earlier, just 10:30, and able to try to stay up later. Not sure if I'll succeed, but hell, gotta try. Alrighty. Gonna pit past that finish line pretty soon. There we go. Continue. Hell yeah, give me that credit back. Oh, and my driver leveled up. Nice. So I got a Volkswagen Scirocco and a upgrade. Neat. And an achievement. Nice. Hell yeah, I basically got my credits that I spent on the upgrades back. Nice. Man, I'm tired. Yep, that is indeed a Volkswagen Scirocco.
Complete. The next World Championship race is
Please choose an event to start the week, huh?
hone your skills and gain experience by racing in weekday events.
So I can do the Inline 4 Showcase, the Hatchback Road Test, or I can do the 4-wheel drive Elite Open. I'm personally gonna do none of that, and it's nothing against you guys, it's just that I'm getting tired. So let me just switch my scenes here real quick. Hit the back button again. Let me hit the Xbox home button, the yes button. Let me hit the dragging this bit out far too long button, aka the turn off console button. Let me hit the put my controller back in the shelf button. Again, button. And now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try to be back tomorrow. Shouldn't be anything stopping me, actually, as far as I know. Oh wait, let me just turn this way a little bit more. Yeah, shouldn't be anything stopping me, so I should be able to just hop in, stream, and have a good time. Is my hair light here? It looks like it's lightning in color. Interesting. But again, look at that hairline. Look how fucked up my hair situation is. Holy shit. But yeah. Try to be back tomorrow. If I'm not, sorry. I mean, it is what it is, for all that matters, but still. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. I wish you the best. So yeah. If I'm not tomorrow, or if I'm not live tomorrow, I mean, check my community tab. I'll make sure to let you know there. So, yeah. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow.